Hey everyone, this is Andy with First Step Coding. This video is to give you a quick introduction to using Chrome DevTools to write JavaScript code. So first of all, make sure that you are inside of Google Chrome. And there's a couple ways you can open your dev console. If you're on a Mac, you can type Command Option J. And you'll get a window like this. It might be, when you see it, it might be attached to either the bottom or the right side of your screen. It might look like this, for example, or like this. But you can pop it out using clicking the three dots and then clicking this first one, and that's going to give you the most space to work in. You can also get to this, whether you're on a Mac or PC, you can go up to your menu, go to View, and then Developer, and then select Developer Tools or JavaScript Console. Either one will open up this little window. So once you're in Developer Tools, there's a few different tabs here. The first couple we're concerned with are first this one called Console. So the console is sort of like your laboratory for trying out one line of code at a time. So for example, if we wanted to make a variable called x5, we can do that. We can make another variable called y, and make that equal to 10. And then you can type out little expressions like x plus y, to combine things. You can also, don't worry about the undefined you see for now, we'll talk more about what that means, but if you want to output to the console, you can say console.log and then put some text in between single quotes like that, and you'll see the output shows up here. So that's great for writing one line of JavaScript at a time. But when you're writing actual programs and working through most of the challenges in this class, you're going to need more than one line of code. So a convenient way to do that in JavaScript Console is if you go to this Sources tab, and from there you might have to expand your window to get to this screen, but select this these little arrows here, and then select Snippets. So snippets, I'm going to create a new snippet and just call it example code, and then in one of these snippets I can actually write out multiple lines of code. So I could say name equals prompt, and then this prompt is going to ask the person what their name is when we run this program, as we'll see in a second. And then I want to write a little statement to check what that name is. Say if name is equal to Andy, we're going to log, oh hello Andy. And then otherwise, we'll just simply say, you are not Andy. So now that we have this little program, just like the normal text file, you'll see the star, that means you need to save it. You can hit Command S if you're on a Mac, Control S if you're on a PC. And then you're going to want to see your console at the bottom here. You might have to readjust your windows to get this visible. But first of all, this little button here, you might see random things on your console. I suggest clearing that first. Click that once. And then to actually run your program, you can click this Run Snippet button right here. And you're going to get this prompt that we programmed in. I'm going to say Andy. I need to uncover my window so I can see what happened. And the program said, oh, hello, Andy. Just like our logic was there. So to fully test this, I'm going to run this the other way I can, which the shortcut on a Mac is to hit Command Enter. And this time I'm going to say Bob. And going back here, I got this second output that said, you are not Andy, from when I ran it and it hit this else. So there are many ways to run JavaScript code, and if you're already familiar with using an editor like Sublime or Atom, feel free to stick with it. But this is a super simple way for running code right from Google Chrome without having to install extra software. So I recommend giving it a try too. That's all for now. See you in class.